Guys, I got a couple things I'm going to talk about here. First thing, I want all you Trump backers, come on up front. Get on up here in the front because I want you to hear me loud and clear. I've heard all these charges. I mean, they've been bringing charges on him since the day he was inaugurated. Haven't heard any charges that are worth a crap. Not compared to Biden. They got evidence. The entire Biden family is a corrupted bunch of clowns. They've got banking accounts and everything. Just the same things they used to bring in your big gangsters back in the 30s, or 20s, 30s, and 40s. You know, the ones they had in Alcatraz and these big inescapable prisons. Yeah. He come in talking a big game. He's gonna put the Clintons in prison. He's calling everybody out. He come in playing a big game that I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician. And I'm not I don't I have $20 billion. Nobody can buy me. Like he was the richest man on earth. He couldn't produce $20 billion in cash by no means. And if he sold all his stuff, he might have. If he got what he claims it's worth. Who cares how much money this man has? I don't care about his womanizing crap that he said in his videos about just grabbing them because he's such an important person. He's a celebrity. And that's exactly right. A celebrity. He's playing a part as far as I'm concerned. I don't know how much money he's got. They could make anybody look like they're a billionaire on TV. Trump plane. Hey, come on. How many billionaires got their name on the side of a jet that they fly everywhere in? How many? These charges, everything the Democrats claimed while he was president, he wasn't doing it. They were doing it. But they still charged him, indicted him, and impeached him. Nothing came out of that. Nothing's going to come out of these other charges. I've been looking for a charge that I would like to see him held up in court over. One charge. You want to know what that is? Treason as the President of the United States. Now, I'm going by the President of the Republic of the United States, but he's working under the USA Inc. United States. Oh, yeah, no doubt. He knows how corporations are run. He knows the lies that we've all been told. We're no longer citizens, we're corporations. At least those of you who are corporations, you pay your income taxes just like the law states. Just like your driver's license states you're a corporation. Your birth certificate, you're a corporation. Your social security number is your corporate ID number. Well, your king, your Trump train, you guys are all riding. Ride it. taking you right straight to hell. I'll assure you of that. That man should not have any charges against him other than treason, being a traitor to all the American citizens. And I don't care about the immigrants at this point, because the citizens are being overrun by the immigrants at this point. Even the homosexual lifestyles overrunning the citizenry. Donald Trump turned control over of his job at that presidential position. He turned his control of this country over to FEMA while he was president, about the middle of his presidency. He gave his control over to FEMA, WHO, and the CDC, and that got Fauci involved. Oh, yeah. His buddy, I guess. Not only did he turn his control of the presidency over to FEMA, WHO, and CDC, he signed a taxpayer expected to be paid back by taxpayers for the next many hundreds of generations, if that even happens, to the tune of $6.2 trillion to see to it that the military operation called Operation COVID-19 was carried out. $6.2 trillion. Even when before he signed it, he claimed, I ain't never signed a check this big, and thank God I ain't responsible for paying it back. Something to that, before he even signed it. But he signed it as the president of USA Inc. All these other bull crap, it's all a game, folks. It's a game. They own your radios, they own your TVs, they own everything you're watching on your phones, all this stuff. They own it. They'll tell you what to think with that. But if that ain't good enough, the neural link that Elon Musk has come up with, that's what they want you to get next. And Elon wants you to get it as well. And he even laughed when somebody asked him, what does it do? And he said, controls your brain. And then the reporter, like they were, nothing else said after that. So now, controlling your brain instead of trying to control you with TVs, trying to control you with the TVs and the phones and the radio and the music and all that evil isn't working. And they claim Biden got 80 million votes and Trump got 80 million votes, or somewhere near that. Let's say they both got 80 million. Biden got 80 million and won, because that's all it takes in an election. That's 160 million votes. How many people do they claim that are citizens of the United States? What is it? 400, 360 million, 400 million? 80 and 80 is 160 million. You're not even hitting 50% of the people that live in this country legally. And we won't even talk about the illegal ones. But they want to claim They make their claims on their news stations and everything. Well, 50% of the Americans say we want to help the Ukraine. No, 50% of the clowns that you guys talk to, the 50% of the clowns that vote, maybe, but not 50% of the people in this country that live here and have lived here all their lives are citizens. And according to the Republic of the United States of America, the constitutional republic, had rights to vote for who's in control. It's a joke. Trump told you it's a rigged election. It has been since 1812, since your country got conquered. It's all rigged, folks. You don't own your house. How did you buy it? With a promissory note? Because your money hasn't been any more than a promissory note since about 1963 or 1964. It's called clad. Your coins are called clad coins. They're not even silver. And, well, I don't even know if a penny's copper anymore. Your bills are promissory notes. They say it right at the top. It's an IOU. An IOU. You still haven't been paid for your time. You've been lied to. How can you have income when everything you own is on credit? Just like the money you've been paid. It's an IOU. That's credit. You go to the company stores, basically, and buy your things with your credit from your IOUs. And you take them home, think you own them. You still haven't paid for anything. Because an IOU isn't currency. You guys got to figure all this out on your own. Cash, it's gone. Jamaica right now announced they're going 100% digital. That's a part of a United States territory. Jamaica is. Who do you think's pushing it? They're going to push it on the territories and then push it on the states. Don't believe me? Watch and see. God loves you guys. I love you guys. And Jesus is knowledge. If you don't have Jesus, you're going to follow these clowns like you're going to ride on the Trump train. That's what you're going to do. Or the Biden. I don't even know what to call that. But there's still people who will vote for that clown. He can't even tell you his name on most days. He'll tell you Joe Biden's or Donald Trump's going to win. He's already said that. Guys, I'm just a crazy old man off my medications. You guys do as you want, but you're not being told the truth. I've been alive since JFK. Before he died, I was born before he died. I've seen all this crap that they pushed off on us. I know how many rights I've lost. It's 60 years. What do you know? What your teachers taught you, what the books say that the teachers taught you with, what the radio says, what the TV says. Well, then get ready. You're getting ready to be invaded by space aliens. Watch and see. Watch and see. I love you guys, man. You crack me up.